Now at 6, his unique life in the Hollywood Hills turned mountain lion P22 into a local celebrity following his death earlier this month. Questions are being raised about how his remains should be handled. And Eyewitness News reporter Acjachemen Patel shows us why the answer to those questions are so important.
P22's exhibition has been in the Natural History Museum in Los Angeles since 2017. P22 is LA's famed mountain lion who made Griffith Park his home. He was captured after a series of attacks on pets and eventually euthanized. According to wildlife officials, P22 had several severe injuries and chronic health problems. After his death, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife sent his remains to the Natural History Museum in LA. Indigenous community members joined museum officials to perform a blessing ceremony when his remains were taken in San Diego and when they arrived at the museum. There were discussions to taxidermy P22's body or put his remains on display at the museum, but many in the Native American community want P22 buried near Griffith Park with a ceremony.
There's a deep respect, almost a family connection with all of creation, all of wildlife, and wildlife is considered our brother, our sister, our family, and it's something that we respect.
Jerry Nieblas is a community activist for the Native American community in San Juan Capistrano. He says he thinks P22 should not be on display at a museum.
P22, Puma, needs to be returned back to the earth. The earth brought him forth.
The museum currently has the mountain lion's remains, but does not plan to put him on display.
We want to make sure that we let them know that they've been heard, and we want to make sure that even whatever the next steps are outside of taxidermy, that those opinions are heard as well.
Eyewitness News reached out to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to find out whether the Native American community was consulted before the remains were given to the museum. Their statement says in part, "I acknowledge and accept we may have overlooked this important step. Once we captured P22, we were laser focused on decisions related to the health of the animal. As of right now, there's no timeline as to when a decision will be made about P22's remains." In Exposition Park, Acjachemen Patel, ABC7 Eyewitness News.